and they were happy.
You listen the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I never understood that. And you know what, sometimes you know things and then you hear it and you're like, yeah, that's what I do. That makes sense. So it takes a small video or someone to say something, saying, that's what I do. Basically, it takes something to contextualize something for you, to be like, that's what I do. That's what I do that. I reaffirm that. And that's the universe speaking to you. That's what I believe. You know, when I see like a suggestion for a YouTube video or Instagram, the universe is telling me, Vin, watch this. Vin, check this out. Vin,
really? You believe that?
You not believe the universe talks to you constantly? I think it talks to you all the time.
I went on the YouTube the other day and there was the song popping, Better Days Are Coming. And,
you were like, when?
Exactly. I had,
Oh man, yeah, I get you. It can't be.
But sometimes we're looking for those signs, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Well, I mean, I think if you don't look for them, they're not there. If you look for it, is. It's kind of like people that believe in ghosts and stuff, they look for them, don't they? And they just find any excuse to say there's a ghost. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Or there's aliens. There's 100% aliens because you're looking for that one thing. Let me give you a simpler example.
Yeah.
When you want to buy a car, you never see that car before. Let's say you buy a red car, and all you see now is red cars.
That's true. That's true.
So your brain is phenomenal the way it wants to work. You just forget that the brain is doing that.
I have to say that I recently joined hypnotherapy.
Oh my God, how's that?
Oh yes. So I'm very skeptic. Let's put it this way. I've tried just a normal therapy to help me deal with my diagnosis and the future. Yeah. And it didn't work because I've got some kind of trust issue. So I don't trust everyone. And you have to trust your therapist to open up actually.
Oh my God.
And it's
really...
trust
him? Is it he or she?
So eventually now it's a she.
Okay.
And I didn't believe it at all. So I didn't believe whatsoever. And then it's bloody magic.
No way.
I had 3 sessions.
Yeah.
And it completely changed my perception.
In what way? Tell me what's magic. Tell me what way.
So how do you think hypnotherapy looks like? So you tell me. So I know from the movie you think.
Yeah, so you got to be. So is this true? Tell me if I'm wrong, because I don't know. That you either have to be susceptible to it or not. So if you don't believe in it, it won't work. So if you do believe in it, it will work. No.
No. So everyone is. Cause I didn't believe it, and it does work on me. So do you know those moments when you drive your car?
Yeah.
And you get into your destination and you don't remember part of the...
How you drive, so subconsciously you were just driving.
Do you got that moment?
Yeah, when I'm cutting hair.
This is
I'm not lying. When I'm cutting hair.
This is how hypnotherapy looks like.
Really?
Yes.
So wait, so how does it work? So are they doing this?
No.
Are they doing this?
So she
Look
talks.
into the cone.
No. You watch lots of movies. Stop watching.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So tell me more.
So she talked a lot, and you don't know when.
You fall asleep.
It's not asleep.
Is that not scary though? You're not worried then because you...
I don't, because I feel so peaceful. It's unbelievable. It's something phenomenal. So if anyone is dealing with any trauma, I highly recommend.
To go there. I keep it open though. I don't think I'd never not try it. I will try it. I just don't know if it would work. I don't know.
Traditional therapy, counseling we're talking about, is probably about lots of aspects, and it takes a lot of time. Hypnotherapy is expensive, very expensive, but it's a short period of session.
What do you mean expensive? Like how much is a session? Like £100 a session?
It's more than £100.
Oh wow, okay, so so quite expensive straight away,
But you need between 4 to 8 sessions.
Wow,
And
4 to 8 sessions?
Yes.
So you're talking at least over £1,000 before you've even done anything. Wow. And how do you feel? How many sessions have you been to?
I had my second session now. I'm definitely much calmer, there is acceptance, because with the problem I'm dealing, which is death, the anxiety is over the roof, you know. You're just scared. You can't really tell what you're scared of. But it's something petrified, and it's kind of no, not anymore. And I don't know how she's did it, what she's doing.
You're just trusting the process.
Yes. But it's a very, very experienced therapist.
And how did you find her? Was it recommended?
Yeah, she was recommended. Yeah.
Man,
So she's doing pre-session, and she knows on the end of this pre-session whether you are actually ready for it or not.
How does she know that?
So she's not gonna waste your money. She's not gonna take money and do absolutely nothing.
And that's what you don't want, innit? People do that, don't it? I guess.
So when I had this first pre-session, and she explained me in the end that she feels that I'm blocked in.
You said that earlier. You got some trauma, some trust issues.
Yeah.
Doesn't everybody have trust issues?
These days it's really hard to trust, isn't
Anybody.
it? When those things happen in family, we should just, instead of fighting it,
stick together. Talk about it, communicate.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though, you know, like...
But we
Communicate.
think that because we are family, people will accept us the way we are.
Never.
And it's not.
It's the opposite.
So because they are family, they think they got privilege to criticize even more.
Yeah, wow. So they have this, what's it called, like, they demand respect.
Absolutely. And
Respect is never demanded.
It's not. It's something that you actually gain, not something that you can demand and click your fingers and it's there, isn't it?
I wish it was like that, but it's not, is it? Oh, that's beautiful. It's coming, darling. We're cooking something. Yeah, I want to go, you know. You're intriguing me. I want to go. I think everybody deals with some sort of PTSD, no?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah? And I don't know how it's affected me not having a dad when I was younger, but I can tell you, like, I wasn't, you know, the nicest of kids to be around. I think other things affect you too in your life that you forget about as well.
Yeah.
And you just kind of subconsciously block it out, don't you?
Yeah. So she is working with your subconscious.
Wow.
Yeah.
And does she tell you what you say and what happens? Does she tell you? That's what'd be more interesting.
I can't really tell. I shouldn't really.
Yeah, you shouldn't really disclose, obviously.
No,
But
especially that I am in therapy and.
Yeah, it's so cool how she'd know that from your subconscious. I think that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some people are.
Those people are so clever.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like I'm trying to
it's
say
actually,
how remarkable, how cool it is, how they know that shit.
I didn't tell her about most of my
And
traumas.
she just knew, yeah?
And you know,
that's what I mean. They're kind of like
childhood.
What do you call it? Like not a fortune.
And
so you know what I mean? Like someone.
In our conversation, she knew it. This. She pointed, and the tears were coming.
No way.
Because she got it all right, you know, and I didn't say it because in my mind was actually I don't want to disclose too much because it's still kind of
new to you, it's fresh to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's personal as well.
It's very personal.
Letting somebody else in your brain. This is what I'm saying to you, yeah? So, here's a concept for you, darling, okay? Imagine if every hairdresser, every barber, not every, but the ones, they did a therapy course. They understood how to help their client professionally, get through what they were doing whilst we're cutting their hair, whilst we're making them look amazing.
Well, we will have to start charging a little bit more.
Yeah, no doubt, but you would do, right?
Yeah.
You would do. You explicitly advertise that, look, this is more than just a haircut.
You are right,
here's my level of cutting, very high. Okay, you know that, so this is amazing. Or look at my Instagram work, my haircuts are fine, you're comfortable. But here's the therapy part. I think that'll be an amazing part.
Yeah.
Cut that, let's start that again actually, that's a good thing. Okay, while I'm cutting. Ready? Yeah. Just start that again when you're ready, yeah? But I want you to film me talk about that, if that's okay, yeah? I'll spin it around this way so we get the white background in as usual. You got a good frame in there, yeah? Happy? Here's a crazy concept. Maybe not so crazy. What if every hairstylist, barber, or hairdresser, which I think is the same thing really, was made to take a therapy course on how to professionally use therapy for your clients. So not just your technical ability when you're cutting hair, also your verbal, your communication, and also your knowledge on actual therapy to help guide your clients through their life with the correct use of therapy.
That's a massive, actually.
That'd be amazing,
That would be amazing. However, don't you think that you actually already a kind of therapist?
Yeah, but what it is, if you had the right knowledge, yeah? So for example, we are therapists now, yeah? So but once you learn new things, you can have more. So you need more language for these things. For example, having the correct terminology, the correct language is so vital and so important to communicate and for someone to feel exactly what they're going through and how it's working and what they're facing in their life and what trauma they're going through. You can't just say, shit, you know what, on the weekend, go get a piss, have a glass of wine.
Yeah.
Right? That's, don't worry about it, forget about it. See, don't worry, all negative language, all that. How about if you said, hey, you know what you should start doing is journaling. You know what you should start doing is maybe not get into bad relationships with people that you got bad patterns with. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like notice these red flags before. You come across these red flags before, and X, Y, and Z. You see that?
Yeah, but...
Or maybe say stuff like, do you know why you party and drink so hard and you maybe have bad choice of friendship or partners is because you're going through some trauma from your past life. Let's talk about it. Do you see what I'm saying to you?
Yeah. But the real therapists, they will never guide you. They will never tell you what to do. They're asking you a question till you answer.
Wow, so maybe you are your own best.
So I think you are some sort of therapist because you listen and because they talking, you're asking the questions. So the process is already there, Vin, whether you want it or not.
Yeah, I know.
So the good therapist will never tell you, oh, you've got a problem with the alcohol, you have to stop. No.
No, they're not allowed
They're gonna dig,
deeper, and you're gonna find the answers for yourself.
He will never tell you, okay, you need to stop coming to me, you just have to go to the rehab. No. They're gonna ask you questions until you eventually be like, hold on a second.
Something going on here.
Something is going on here. Because I know all the right answers. So what on earth I'm doing everything wrong?
I don't know why when you said this, what you just said, it reminds me of I don't know, like this, I don't know if you can relate to this, but I was speaking to somebody about this. This is something different now, we're moving now a little bit, I said that I've never really had a mentor. Okay. Never had a mentor. Never had anybody tell me, Vin, do this in life. Or in industry, just in barbering,
Okay.
Never, or do this, try this. Most mentors are successful people. They can guide you to the end that you want to get to quicker, right?
Yeah.
Never had that. And then my friend said to me, what's my friend? He goes, Vin, you don't need a mentor. You're your best mentor yourself. Yeah? And I was like, well, no, I don't like that. I want, you know, I don't know why we have this feeling that we want someone else external to validate what we want to do and how to do it. And I kind of agree, less and more. I'm kind of, some days I agree with him, some days I'm not sure.
Yeah. Some people got...
What's your thoughts on that?
So I think you are a mentor yourself.
Yeah, for other people, but what about myself? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, I never had any guidance. So then this is why I got into teaching. I mean, that's an amazing one segue to go into from the camera is people, I get this question quite a lot, is how do I get into education? How do I teach like you? I want to teach like you. And I always tell people is, why do you want to teach? Why do you want to get into education? Okay, why do you want to teach somebody? What are your reasons? What is your why? And mostly people say, is because it looks good, it looks cool, it's the next career progression or development thing to do, or it pays really well. My thing is I never had a mentor. I never had someone teach me how to get to my goals or reach my goals quicker when it came to cutting hair or in business, etc. And that's probably why I teach. I love giving people knowledge that they can't attain or require it, or sorry, not require, they can't get it anywhere. And they've never had it from someone, and I want to be that person sometimes to tell them, hey, you know, you can achieve all your dreams with the right mindset. You know, you can achieve all your dreams if you just did this, if you worked at this, if you did this, or you know, you can get that haircut in a simpler level from A to B, or that service can be better if you just do this, if you just stand like this, if you just cut in this way. That's really my reason for why I educate and why I teach, is to help individuals, because I never had the help myself.